Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two Drunk Dads podcast, where two dads get drunk and talk about whatever we want. Stay tuned, only God knows what's coming next. Welcome, people out there of the world, in a place, doing a thing, listening to us. Thank you.
I have a question. I don't think God even knows what's coming next.
I'm pretty sure somewhere somebody said at some point at a given time, this dude said he knows all. So
well, yeah, but we're just unpredictable.
Yeah. Well, every time I get like an STD, I always scream at him like, "Why did you let this happen? You knew it was going to happen. You could have stopped it."
Well, you saw it coming too, but yeah, you did it.
Well, I thought maybe he was going to steer me in the right direction.
No.
I mean, it was fun
then.
then.
I get it. Jesus take the wheel, but not like that.
I mean, karma, I guess. I guess that's karma.
Karma. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use a date rape drug, get an STD.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely your fault.
Nah, I'm fucking...
Okay,
that's
Cosby.
fucked up.
Here we go.
That's fucked up, man. All right, listeners, sorry for that uncontrollableness. Oh, I got that out.
Yeah, but, I mean... They should have expected that. Not even God knows what's going to happen next.
Yeah. So tonight we have, as usual, we have a question from one of our supporters named Jonathan. This one was an easier name to say this week. I appreciate it. I don't know if that's his real name or if that's his screen name, but
it's a she.
It's a he. So other than that, we got topics tonight. In this episode is going to be the mystery beer, and we'll get into that later.
Hell yeah.
I literally bought this beer because of the can. And the word of the beer, name of the beer.
I like it. Yeah. No, it goes with.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go into at some point we're gonna get the joke of the day, and then we're gonna talk about the new mask rules that are coming down from above.
Is that just for Massachusetts or like
no federally?
World?
Well, United States.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
And then we have a section that we're gonna call it "Fuck You, Biden." And we're going to dive into the whole how he called everybody dumb.
Not everybody, though.
No. Just, no, I mean, at this point, he's pretty close to calling everybody dumb.
Yeah, I think
militaries, stupid bastards.
Yep.
Now he's hitting civilians of dumb. Yep. I mean, this guy's going to get shot. I mean, there's no way around.
Who actually knows what's going to happen?
But you can't see. That's why they picked her as the VP. Because if you kill him, now we're stuck with her. So
you don't want that.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's
she's
kind of
already
like a monopoly.
running the world anyway. She's already
it's kind
running
of like
him.
a monopoly. At least right now, like when we say it's him, everybody's not saying, "Oh, you're sexist." You know what I mean? Like I got in this huge argument earlier today with my wife. She's like, "Why can't a female run the presidency? Why can't they?" I was like, "They can." I mean, if they tried it in the military, every fucking high-ranking female sucked.
Yeah.
You know.
But if they're right in the head, sure. But this girl.
They're not right in the head. You can't lose that much blood every month and be right in the head.
That's true. You can be lightheaded.
Yeah.
And make bad
You
moves.
might as well pick a football player that's got 27 fucking concussions and throw him in. Yeah, I got one too, dude. What?
I know, right?
What?
I used to play feesball.
Feesball. I used to foosball it with the kiddos.
With the kiddos, and I got concussions, bro.
Yeah. Hate concrete.
The little Jonathan was huge.
Testosterone taking motherfucker.
He was a she.
Oh, man.
Get it? Because we're going to
Knocked me out with her boobies.
I don't think I'd be able to do a woman that has a guy's name.
Yeah. I mean, you look at a guy that's like Ashley. Like, there's a lot of dudes out there named Ashley, and you're like,
oh, yeah. That can't be
like, why didn't you change that?
You had the option.
You can literally change that as soon as you turn like 4.
Yeah, because at 4 he's going, Mom, I think we need to go to the courthouse or the city hall.
I think I'm going to change my name to Apple.
Apple Sauce. Middle name Sauce.
Oregano. Apple Oregano Beatrice.
Oh my God, I'd just kill myself if my last name was Beatrice.
Right. Like, I mean, imagine, like, asking your parents, like, Dad, why is my name Ashley? And he turns around and be like, well, the doc said you were a girl, so we planned everything for Ashley, and you came out and you had a little dang-a-lang.
Dang-a-lang.
So now we're just stuck with Ashley because we bought all this Ashley shit.
We got a giant A on the wall and everything. I'm not taking it down.
So if you look at it, it's not our fault by fucking up your first name. It's your fault for having a little dang-a-lang.
Yeah, stop coming out.
It's fucking just hit a wall. Just bam. Dumbassing. Just dumbassing around.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all right. So you want to get joke in a day? Want to get that out of there?
What?
Get the joke out of day?
What time is it?
It is. Oh yeah, I got to do the fucking.
What thing?
It's time for the incredible joke of the day.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Mm.
It is July 28th. We're almost done with July.
Holy moly.
It's gonna rain like a bastard again tomorrow.
Yep. We've been getting shitty weather, bro. Today was nice.
It was nice.
I mean, you got a nice bike ride.
I fucking did, dude. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. 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 Look at the way it's put.
Banana.
Maybe that's the way it is. All right. I was not going fast enough.
Banana, nana, nana, nana.
I was like banana.
You're over here like
banana.
the Batman theme. Banana, nana, 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 nana.
All right. I'll take that one.
Do you know the original Batman theme?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
I mean, you're old.
Yeah.
So you should know it.
Pretty much my generation invented Batman.
I was Batman.
Because we got sick and tired of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, God. That's no. They just came out
We're like,
with
how can turtles talk? No, fuck that. Let's make a man be a bat.
a bat. After his parents die.
After
After they're murdered.
in his face.
Then he's scared of birds. So they just
somehow
came out,
he becomes a billionaire and has all these fucking tunnels.
yeah.
And
Well,
shit.
he took over his parents' business.
Yeah,
Guess
but not
his
that
dad-
young.
I
You're
don't know.
You're not that. Whoa.
Well, I mean, back in
No.
the day, things were different.
No,
You could
It's
change
not,
your
it's not
name at
Pinky
4.
Blinders here. It's not Pinky Blinders. All right.
Well, you know what?
You know. Oh.
They just came
that
out with a movie.
That
What is the
Chris
movie?
Hart movie.
What the hell is that?
It's called Fatherhood.
Okay.
Not funny.
I didn't even hear about it.
You know, it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, so they don't have
we
commercial for it.
Netflix.
Oh well, we'll talk later.
Okay, good.
Yay!
Now I'm gonna have to watch it. And waste my time.
No, yeah, it's a waste of time. It was not a good, not a good movie.
Well, they're never gonna sponsor us.
Well, I mean, it's just when you think of Chris Hart, what do you think?
Chris Hart.
Yeah.
Which one is that? I'm trying to think of the. I'm trying to put a face to it.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Hart. Yeah, I confuse him and Chris Rock all the time.
I was like
Kevin
Chris
Hart.
What the
Who the hell is this guy? Is this a porn
Um,
star?
Kevin Hart, dude. I just watched freaking Get Hard 2 or whatever the fuck. Not Get Hard.
Whoa!
Let's Be Cops 2 or whatever the fuck.
I don't think I've ever seen Let's Be Cops 2.
Gremlins. Yeah, no, he's in it. He's in both of them. It's freaking hilarious.
There's a 2? It's
Yeah.
a 2.
Is it Let's Be Cops?
I don't think it's Let's Be Cops.
What is it?
Because Let's Be Cops is about two dudes that for Halloween dressed up as cops. And then one
No
dude.
way.
Yeah, that was Let's Be Cops, dude. That's the name. Like, Let's Be Cops. And then they started driving around, and the dude bought a fucking cop car off of eBay because he was getting money for doing some type of child fucking commercial thing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a joke. Okay, so fuck. What's the name of it?
I don't know.
Anyway, they're two cops. Okay, and Kevin Hart is trying to be a cop. And,
Is it with Chris Rock? Type of intelligence thing?
Sort of.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never seen it.
Yeah, so
Good guess.
it's on your history, right? Because you just watched it?
Oh,
How did you watch it? Did you watch it via Prime?
the Fubo.
Fubu.
Ooh.
Fubuish.
Fubush.
Oh. So it's on there.
It is on there. It was just on.
I
Hold on.
gotta get this.
Kevin Hart
Fubuish.
cop movie.
Copish.
Copish.
I don't think you should look it up that way.
Ride Along 2.
Oh, Ride Along.
Ride
too.
Along,
Yes,
that's what it
yes.
was.
Him and Ice Cube.
That's not Ice Cube.
It's Ice Cube, bro.
That's not
Are
fucking
we
Ice
fucking doing this again?
Oh, it is Ice Cube. Wow. Hold on.
Yeah. Jesus. Holy
Why
good
does
Lord.
he look different? No, he looks different, bruh.
He's older.
He is. He is a lot older now.
He
Holy
stopped
shit.
doing drugs so
Did he
bad.
really?
No, I don't know.
He should have stopped.
Let's assume he got married and had a baby.
That'll do it.
That will definitely
Yeah.
do it.
Anyway, freaking hilarious, dude.
Fuck, what we talking about anyways?
Your movie you're watching, Fatherhood.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't funny at all.
I mean, it was like a little bit of funniness, but it wasn't. When you think of Kevin Hart, you think of fucking funny.
So what is the storyline? Like what?
So the storyline is like, it sucks, dude. Like now that you're a dad, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna fucking. You're not gonna cry like a little bitch, but
Well-
you're gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be on the verge. If you get up to get out of the room because you're about to cry and stub your toe, full on cry.
You're still
Full
a
on
bitch.
cry. So what it is like he has this like love of his life, fucking wife, whatever. She gets pregnant, pops out the kid. They're around for maybe about a month or so. Mom had some type of fucking clot go to her brain and kill her.
Oh, shit.
So now he's like a dad of this little girl. So it's called fatherhood, and he's just trying to do it as a single dad. So you think that would be kind of funny. You know what I mean?
No.
No, not the whole death thing and all that, but I'm like,
okay.
Kevin Hart, you think he'd like...
I can see you in the movie theater watching her die go, oh my God!
This is about to get good!
Would not see that coming. Holy shit!
Now she's out of the way.
Barbara, did you see that? Holy shit!
Wow!
That was a big clot. You see the size of her forehead?
But yeah, it just goes on, and it's more of like you can definitely tell how the whole movie's going to go at that point. Once that happens, you're like, yep. And then like you get halfway through the movie, and you're like, this is not funny. This is like a borderline chick flick. Kind of, I could watch it with my wife, not labeled as a chick flick, but could pass as one. You know what I mean?
So what was it? It was labeled as comedy?
Pretty sure-ish. It's called Fatherhood.
You know what?
I saw Kevin Hart and I go, comedy. I can't see this guy not doing a comedy.
Well, I mean, he's good in everything he does. That's.
Yeah, I mean, he played his actor good, but not comedicious.
Comedicious. I like that, bro. Okay, so they labeled it as drama, not even as comedy or anything. So you were expecting a comedy out of a drama.
Yeah.
That's where you fucked up.
No.
She wasn't ready.
Wait, help me, Tom Cruise.
That's from Kevin Hart too. She wasn't ready.
So to everybody out there listening to this and haven't seen that movie yet, not what you think it is. If you're on a date, yes, you can literally watch this movie and not lose your balls afterwards.
I like it.
Yeah,
I try not to do that every movie though.
So I'm thinking like that's probably enough for the movie. We can move on to like maybe mystery beer time.
Oh, we're just gonna slip right into the mystery
Just
beer
fucking
now.
bam. Well,
That
I'm
was-
very, very curious.
That was waiting for this kid outside to hit your bike with that stick.
I will fucking shoot him
That
in
was
the face.
well, he's throwing it around. So. Oh.
You want me to go yell at him?
Go for it.
Yeah? I don't have to live here.
He's
You
not
do.
even close to you.
Get the fuck off my lawn!
These neighbors across the street, like, what the fuck?
Get out of my neighborhood!
That's my yard too. Oh man! All right, so what do you got for mystery beer, bro? What'd you bring?
All right.
I got my glass ready.
Got your glass ready.
Please, sir. Man,
There's actually a Snapchat logo on
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what? Let me look it up.
Shit.
Let me do this. Let me
Oh,
turn
shit.
on. Let me
How do you
turn
do
up.
it? What do you just look at the picture?
I have no idea. I let's just scan it. I don't know how to do
Let's see
this.
what happens. So I'll tell the people what we're actually talking about. So this is New Belgium. I think that's the name of the beer company. It's New Belgium. And it is called the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. 9% alcohol by volume. And I've got it's a 19-ounce can.
What?
I can fit a 19-ounce can of beer in my inner pocket for my motorcycle vest. That is amazing stuff.
I wonder if I don't know how to do this. Do you just hold it up?
I don't do the Snapchat thing.
Me neither. That's why I'm like super confused right now. So like I don't know.
Do you want to go take this to your wife and find out?
Hold on.
She might still do the Snapchat thing. Her business and all.
Yep. No, I got nothing.
You got nothing. All right. So
make sure you get a picture of that. We got to put it on Instagram and
So,
talk
yeah.
shit about it.
yeah. So if people want to comment on what the fuck that thing's for, that would be cool.
We did get a comment on the last beer, bro.
Yeah, the guy said it was shit,
But it'll fuck you up.
but it will fuck you up.
And that's what we're going for, really.
Right. I mean, like, who drinks beer not to? I mean,
Well, you're not trying
you're not
to
trying
most
to
of the
get fucked, but
fucked up. But
it just happens. You want to, it's that urge. Well, anyways, we'll get into the beer.
Yeah.
So, anyways, on there, it's got a nice, cool guy wearing the Russian, maybe Belgium, because it's New Belgium. Maybe it's Belgian hat, whatever, the flippy
It looks
floppy
like
hat.
Russia.
Yeah, and he's wearing like a fighter pilot jacket or something. So he'd maybe be an airplane guy, dude. But
That's
no,
what I think.
the can is cool, and that is literally why I picked it for this show. It's just
What's the name of it again?
it's from New Belgium,
Uh-huh.
and it's called Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Hell yeah. I like that.
It's a 9%. So let's hear what the crack open is. That was a lot of.
That's nice.
That was a lot. Of,
He also had the.
well, the psst is what you want because that's
What?
what you're trying to wake your wife up with your hard dick in her face. Psst.
That's. Well, I guess. But no.
I mean, you're newlyweds, so
Yeah, we just do it whenever. I don't have to wait for a certain hour. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, babe. Join the pod.
I got this thing.
Damn, you're filling my cup up.
Well, yeah,
You want the cup or the glass? Or the thing?
I'm gonna take the bottle.
All right, I got
Now
you.
let's talk about the color a little bit. The color is, it's an IPA, but it's not as, IPA. I think you can't see through it. You can see through that one.
Well, this is a light one. So this is definitely.
It doesn't say light. It says 9% alcohol.
I know, but it's not like a dark. It's not like a
It's
thick.
imperial though. That should
It's
be
not a-
dark.
it's
That's
not
like
like a
I am better
thick-
than everything else out there.
Yes, but it's not like
Imperial.
a thick IPA.
So I could have a thin imperial
Look at that.
dick.
That is nice. But you know what? This is darker than the last one.
Well, yeah, because the other one was a lager.
It was a lager. But
All right, take a sip. Tell me what you think.
we're not doing it together.
We'll do it together. All right, so here's
why wouldn't we?
cheers.
I'm gonna talk shit about it, and you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. Oh my god!
I brought the can to my face, and I instantly got hit in the face with hops.
No, that's very happy.
Yeah, that's. I'm still tasting hops.
I don't think you like this.
I'm gonna drink it because I paid. Well, listen, I almost got
Whoa.
arrested today. So getting this beer, by the way.
Why? How?
Oh, dude, it's a thing.
It's not a thing. Just explain it. Like,
You know how I am with my things. But anyways, so we'll talk about this beer first. But yeah, no, it's very hoppy. But once it
is.
goes down, I get hops in the front of my mouth.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
weird.
weird. Not in the back, and it's gone now. It's gone. What has it been, like 30, 12 seconds?
30, 12 seconds. Like 30 individual 12 seconds? Or 30...
No, just
12
like either like 30, if not that much, then like longer than 12 at least. So like 30,
You could've-
12
you could've-
seconds.
Yeah, 12 to 30 seconds, around there.
No, but you got to go.
Nope.
You got to
you
start
didn't.
up here.
No.
Let the court knock it down to here.
Start from the bottom, now we're here. Or so they say.
Yeah. Well, anyways. So what did you think about it?
It was, like you were saying, it's very hoppy.
Did you get hit in the
It's-
face with a hoppy even with
no,
the glass?
No.
Like I get hit in the face like as soon as like my nose gets near this.
I
thing,
wasn't
it's
expecting it
hops.
to be so hoppy.
Yeah, it's very hoppy.
And it's, for it being so light, see-through, I was expecting it to be more like a beer.
like a bud had sex with like a Guinness, maybe a Guinness,
Guinness.
and then they pop this out. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. No, this is
it surprised
this is
you.
definitely imperial, and I mean it's Voodoo Ranger, so
That's some
yeah.
voodoo shit.
yeah, that's so you
That
get the dark
surprised
world
you.
of Voodoo, then you get the badassness of Ranger. Because I think in Belgium, this is what one of the Rangers look like, and then
I'm
the
pretty sure
guy's
that's
dead.
their god.
And the guy's dead. That's why it's just a skull. It's just bones. There's no skin. It's a gold tooth. Got a gold tooth.
Does he?
Yeah, it's right there in the mouth.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is that from drinking too much beer?
I don't
Smoking?
think. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna have to reflect on my picture. I don't know if that gold tooth went gold when I opened the can, because that would be some shit.
That
right?
would be awesome.
That
bro.
would be some shit. Like,
You know what? Look it up right
gold
now.
teeth.
Look it up. Where's
I
your
am.
photos?
No, I'm gonna talk to your brother and be like, yo, because he's doing his whole fucking IPA shit. So we're gonna get him in on that idea, and we're gonna be rich.
I doubt it.
Because
I
on
mean,
this
just-
episode,
just
everybody
for
listens to
one-
this. So, anyways,
Yep,
so
all 5
once again,
listeners.
ladies and gentlemen, New Belgium is not sponsoring us with this beer. If you listen to our other episodes, you understand that we just try out a random beer. We just literally go to the store, get a beer, and try it out. So, if you have suggestions for us, let us know. We'll try them out. We'll buy, as long as it's not a $400 fucking beer.
Well, we'll try it.
You can pay for that.
All right, cool. Now, how much did this can cost you, bro?
So I go in there and get the can, right?
Okay.
And, I walk up to the counter or whatever, put the can down, and the lady's like, this it? I'm like, yep. So my wallet's on the table. And I have one of those clip wallet deals.
Yep.
One of those ones that you see on the interweb. One of the clip wallet deals.
Oh, okay. That's a lot bigger than the clip wallet deals, but yeah.
No, but it's the clip
That's
strap
a thick one.
thing.
Yep.
But I like it because this requires me only to carry the cards that I actually care about.
That's a lot of cards, bro.
Well, you got my license to carry, you got my DHS card, you got my driver's license, you got 2 bank cards, stuff like that, AAA, health insurance. But my other wallet, you should have seen how big that other fucking wallet.
Yeah, I bet. Because if that's the important cards, I don't want to see your other wallet.
So look at this bad boy. No, so like my other wallet had like the gun range thing to get into the gate.
Okay.
All of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
don't even have that anymore right now, huh?
No, I'm done with them. They're fucking gay. So
Can't say that. That's not nice.
no, it is very true though. So that's sitting on the counter. So for the listeners out there, you probably seen them on Facebook. You probably seen them whatever. I don't know how to explain my wallet, but it's one of the ones that has the box thing. Opens up with the strap on the bottom, so that way you put cards in there and the money goes on the clip on the outside. So that's how my wallet is. So I put my wallet on there after I get my ATM card out. And the lady's like, is this it? I was like, yeah, that's going to be it. And she's like, okay. And so I have my ATM card, and I put it in the machine, and she's like, you don't want to pay cash? I was like, no, I don't want to pay with cash. She's like, well, no, I said, no, I don't have cash. So I have my card in there, and she's like, what, there's cash right there. I'm like, that's for other stuff. And she's like, so she started giving me attitude about using her card. She's like, well, just so you know, we have a $5 minimum. I was like, no, the fuck you don't.
Yeah.
And this is my thing I was trying to tell you about. You know how I am when I'm confronted with these dilemmas.
I used that one already before. I went to a freaking convenience store, and this foreigner was like, oh, I have a $5 or $10 limit. I was like, no, the fuck you don't, bro.
My old phone, I had the law and everything pulled right up on my phone. I would fucking throw it to him. Like, read that right there. What's that say?
I told him. He's like, oh, I meant for credit cards. I was like, oh, you're changing it now. I'm like,
It doesn't matter. Credit card, ATM card, everything in the United States is now a form of payment. They cannot charge you more for having it.
Nope.
Or using it. So anybody out there, if you go to the gas station or whatever, and somebody's like fucking Habib is like, or anybody is out there, it's like, hey, I got a $5 minimum to use a debit or a credit card. You can tell, like, literally look it up. I don't have the law number now because it's in my phone, so I forgot the number of it. But look it up. It is literally a law stating that they cannot charge you more because you're using a credit card. That's why gas stations don't do it anymore. Gas stations used to have 2 prices, one for cash, one for credit card. That's illegal. Federally. It's not just state, it's federally illegal. So if anybody ever comes up to you and says you have to buy something more and meet a $5 minimum, no. They have to take your card. So I was doing that whole thing with her.
I like it.
Yeah, so I was explaining all this to her and everything else. She's like, yeah, then finally, you get the same story. She's like, well, this is what my boss says. I was like, I don't care what your boss says. I don't care. I am paying with my credit card or debit card right now for this $3 beer.
I like it.
In this machine.
So that's how you almost got arrested, huh?
Yeah.
So what, was she getting to the point where she's like, I'm going to call? Or?
No, so I thought she was going to come over the counter. You know what I mean? Because she's
was
like...
she older or younger?
No, she's like probably around our age.
Oh.
But she was giving me that attitude of like, I fucking hate you because you're using this. And then you're calling me out on it. Like kind of stepping back, like I'm pushing her into the corner because that's where she belongs. And she was kind of coming back and I was like, let's fucking do it. Call anybody. I'll get Harry down here. And he'll be like, fuck, no, he's good.
Yeah,
he's good to go. So that was my thing with that. And then
beast, bro.
And then at the end of it all, I said, thank you very much. You know why?
Because you're nice.
No, because even at the end, she, which wouldn't fit in my vest, she even put it in a bag.
Oh, shit.
She put my one can in a bag without me asking or anything like that. So that's when I said, thank you very much. Because she deserved that. The rest of the shit, nah, fuck that. I'm not paying more. I'm not paying you extra $2 or buying another beer. You know what I mean? Just because you have a $5 minimum. And then what really pissed me off is you call me out. I can see cash right there in your wallet. I'd be like, I wanted to be like, well, you got cash in your register, pay for it then.
Yeah. What, like,
That's obviously
how do
yours if you're looking at
How
it.
do you, like, point at somebody else's shit and go, yeah, you have it right there. Why don't you use it?
Well, that's why
It's
I
like,
called her out
what
on it.
the
I'm like,
fuck?
yeah, but this shit's illegal. I was like, you know, it's federally a crime to try to charge me more for using a credit card.
I love it. No, I
Yeah.
used it that one time, and there was a girl behind me. This guy was like, oh, you got to spend, at least $5. I was like,
Mhm.
no, I don't. I was like, I have a debit card. I'm using a debit card. It's just like cash.
It is a form of payment now,
Yep.
and it is the same as cash. The
He's like,
federally looks
no.
at a debit card as a cash.
I
It's a dollar bill.
have a limit. I was like, you can't do that. It's fucking illegal.
Yeah.
And, I started getting into it with her.
I will
with him.
have you will get shut the fuck down, dude. Are you
Yeah.
serious? Over
he-
me not paying
He
$2
looked at my
extra.
card. He's like, oh, it's a debt. I thought you were using a credit card. I was like,
It doesn't fucking matter, bro.
who cares? I'm like, either way, I'm using my card.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving you anything else.
And then you put it in as put your debit card in there and run it as credit. That's what I would have done.
Oopsies.
I ran it as credit, motherfucker.
But the girl behind me was like, ooh.
Because the thing
I
is
didn't know
like,
that. Like, nobody knows that.
well, here's the
Nobody knows
deal.
that.
Like, they have to pay somebody else that's on the other end of this credit card machine to move money from your bank account into their account. And that's what they're paying for. That's why they do the $5 minimum. But it's not my fault that you're paying that guy too much fucking money. Because I'm not doing a $5 minimum. Because a lot of companies out there will charge you. Because when I was the commander of the VFW, I was looking into getting debit cards in there. And there's a ton of companies out there that will help you out with this. Some are like 10 cents on every transaction. Some of them are like 10% every transaction, whatever it is.
Yep.
But that's why they do that. Some companies out there are like, we'll charge you $1 per $5. That's why they charge you $5. That's why they make a $5 minimum,
Yep.
which is illegal. That's why I need people out there that are listening right now fucking know this. Fucking illegal as fuck. Call them out on it. Save your fucking $2. Don't buy gum that you're not going to need. Don't buy a Slim Jim that you're just going to shove in your mouth when you're doing ecstasy and grind your teeth down. Don't do any of that.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking look at that motherfucker in the face and say, fuck you.
This is my money.
This is
So,
a credit card, debit card, anything like that is a form of payment and it is considered cash
I like it.
in the federal eyes.
No, you taught me that back in the day. I think.
And I
when
showed
we
you the
were
law.
working- When we were
'Cause
working
you're like
our
that-
last job.
Because you didn't believe me. And then I had to fucking show you the law.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. It's not a
Ah,
state law.
man.
And that's what people need to understand. It's not a state law. Don't look in your state laws. It's a federal law. It is a federal law. You need to look into federal laws. I think I said federal 3 times there. So.
5.
Ish.
15.
So yeah. Anyways, so beer's good. Beer's good. It's another one of those IPA things that and as I'm talking to people, they're like, "No, you don't drink IPAs all night."
No.
Which
I
is
don't know if I could.
why make a beer that you don't want your people to drink all night long?
Well, I think it's just like wine.
I can drink wine
you
all
can
night long.
Drink wine all night, but it's more of like that fancy drink. Like you just drink it when you go on like a romantic date. I feel like that's how IPAs are. Like
Why
the
do
woman
that? Why
gets
do
the
that?
wine
You're
and the
losing
guy
out on
goes,
so much
"Let
sales.
me do an IPA," and then he does
That's why
one tall glass. Of it.
Budweiser's huge.
It's also 9% fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
You don't drink that all night long. 'cause
But if I
you're
have
only
6
gonna
of those, if I have 6 of those 19 ounces,
you're dead.
I'm not dead.
You're pretty much close to it.
Speaking of which, so this weekend I didn't contact you because I thought you were out camping with the old lady and her birthday and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And everything good with the daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So anyways, so what was it, Saturday? Yes, Saturday, because Sunday I had the family barbecue thing. So Saturday, I'm getting down to I really wanted that pellet smoker like I've been telling you about. I really want one of those. And Ashley's, my wife, has been giving me shit. She's like, we bought this grill, this big ass grill for you to use. And I'm like,
You buy
listen,
one?
we bought one of those big ass grills because I told you I wanted a smoker and you told me it had to have a propane on there so you could use it. That's why we got that big ass grill. That's the only reason why we have that fucking grill.
It's not a true smoker though. I mean,
No.
it is.
It is.
It's
It
like
is,
the
but it
original,
leaks.
but
It
now-
leaks. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's so the biggest thing, ladies and gentlemen, is I have a Char Griller Texas Ford Trio or whatever the fuck it's called. So it's a propane tank separate. It's all like framed together, but the propane tank is housed right next to another tank that just has no. So like you can put charcoal in there and cook your shit in charcoal, And then I have a side smoker box where I have my flame and everything else that connects into that one. And that's how I get the smoke. It's got 3 stacks or whatever. So that's the grill I have. It leaks like a bastard. It is hard to keep the temperature regulated within 50 degrees.
That sucks.
So, like, when I smoke, and that's what I try to tell my wife, I'm like, when I'm smoking, I am literally there. I can't, and I am a social butterfly. You know what I mean? I like doing things.
I like to go to all the flowers and smell it.
Yeah, I don't like sitting right here.
Here's the deal with that pellet one, though. That's why it would be perfect for you, because you can go play your fucking video games, dude.
I don't play video games that much. In the wintertime, I do.
Calm down. So
you always fucking hit me with this shit. Go play your video games.
So you.
How many times are you like, I'm gonna buy this fucking Nintendo?
Nintendo? What the fuck? No, you set the smoker with the pellet fucking thing.
No, I know. It's just set it and forget it.
You do the wireless fucking temp.
Yeah.
thing?
No, I know.
Dude, you're fucking mint.
No, I know.
It's fucking.
So,
great.
anyways, I've been fed up with it. I was like, you know what? This is probably not gonna happen because I almost can't justify me spending $360 on another grill.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean? Because the grill I want is like $360, which is not a crazy. It's not even a Traeger grill. It's just a fucking pellet. It's like at Cabela's. It's a cheap one. You know what I mean? It's not a cheap one where I'm like, well, I'm gonna be in the same fucking boat. So Saturday at around like 9 o'clock, the wife and the kiddo. No, I went. Someone was going on with the family. No, they were just fucking pissing me off because they weren't doing anything. Like, Abby wanted to play. Well, Abby wanted to play with her toys, so she didn't want to hang out with me. My wife's like, I just kind of want to watch the TV. And I was like, what the fuck? So I said, fine, fuck this. I went outside. I was like, I know I have a couple of logs left over. I know we have a ton of hamburgers left over from my grandfather's retirement party. So I was like, I'm just going to start smoking them. Smoking hamburgers. Because the biggest thing for me is keeping my temperature within 50 degrees for an extended period of time.
Yeah. So
that's what I did at 9 o'clock. I started doing that. So I killed like 4 drinks of fucking Tito's, which was the last of Tito's that I had in my house. So then I called you up or text you. I was like, dude, can I kill your fucking Jack? Because at this time, my wife and kid were somewhere. They went somewhere. Forgot
without you.
Yeah, because I was smoking.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm literally stuck here the rest of the day.
That? Like, you're like, let's do something. No, I want to be lazy. And
dude,
then you get busy
I had
with something.
the greatest. I found like the greatest playlist on Pandora, so I was having a good time. And I'm 4 drinks deep.
You're gonna have to show me it.
I'm 4 drinks deep, anyways. Right? It's just the ZZ Top one. It's literally ZZ Top station.
Weren't you playing that before?
No, I play a lot of ZZ Top. Yes, but this
okay.
is like a ZZ Top station.
I like
it's not just ZZ Top. Anyways, so I'm listening to music. I'm by myself, not caring if my neighbors like my music or not. Listening to it, drinking, watching my temperature, and just fucking with shit all day. Well, no, just fucking with my stack and fucking with the air coming into my flames. And then I found out that like you want to have charcoal in there. So I went out and I bought the wood charcoal. And then I started that with the wood charcoal, and then I put my logs on top of that. And then I stayed with logs the rest of the day. So I found out for a quarter pound hamburger, it takes 2 hours in my grill. But I got it so where I can keep it around 250 to 300. I fucking... So anyways, so I killed your Jack, and then...
That was expected.
Yeah, so like... That's what that looked like there. That's done. And that's the middle of it. Dude, it came out perfect.
Yeah, no, I see the bottom there. It's kind of still perfectly, like, raw. Kind of.
No, that's smoked red.
I know, but it looks like perfect.
No, it came out phenomenal.
No.
So the first 2 I did were phenomenal. So I threw 5 more on there. And I started...
Who's eating all these?
Well, first it was just me, and then my neighbor was home, so I gave my neighbor it. And then the next 5, I put some tastefully simple fucking seasoning on there. Mm-hmm. And I smoked those. Meanwhile, now I'm done with your half bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
And so my wife gets home, and I was like, hey, go to the store and grab me like a 24-pack. Or I told her to grab me a 12-pack of Bud Light. And she came home with a 24-pack. So now I'm drinking it. So then I started another batch of fucking hamburgers. Because I still have logs and everything else. Then I sent my wife off to Home Depot to get me more. Because I found out like I use logs and wood chips to keep it all going.
I like how
So-
you're at home getting hammered and you're like, hey, could you? It's like Uber Eats. You're
right.
like,
So then I have a buddy of mine I haven't seen in a long time. He comes over with his wife and his kid and everything else. So I started a fire. So like,
in the grill?
no, in my fire pit.
Okay, cool.
Because my grandfather earlier that day shows up with fucking these like dude, table logs. Like, you need to come look at these before I burn them. Like, word.
Huge?
10-footers,
Holy shit. Is that going to fit?
live edge, milled. And he's like,
You
I
gonna
got
burn them?
Right. Come on over and look at them before I burn them, because I got to cut them in half anyways. So if you want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come, like, for reals.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
tomorrow, quit your job, and then come look at me.
Okay.
No. So anyway, so it gets to the point, so your brother shows up, right? Your brother shows up, and he's bringing his beer.
Yeah.
So now, I go into the house at one point. I have no more beer in the fridge.
You went through the 24-pack.
No. I was like, holy shit. I'm out of beer. And I looked at my wife. I was like, hey, babe. She's like, I hid your fucking beer. Whoa.
Is that when you start beating her?
No. I'm like,
You take off the first shirt and there's a wife beater.
you son of a bitch. Get the fuck out. So I'm like, I literally, at that point in my life, I just wanted one more beer. And it's not like that.
Point in my life. I just needed one more in my life.
One more
okay.
beer. I was like, because Brandon's already pre-telling me that he's leaving soon.
Well, hold up.
What?
He's pre-telling you.
Yeah, Brandon's like, dude, I'm probably going to be leaving after my next beer. I'm like, yeah, I'll have a beer with you. So that's pre-telling me
I
he's
just want to
leaving.
let you know I'm asking the questions of the people.
Of the
Because you
people.
know somebody's
For the
listening
people,
and going,
by the people.
Did he just say pre-telling? He's pre-telling? Is that like pre-cum?
Yeah, it kind of is. Like,
Yeah.
before he blasts off, he told me.
Yeah, he's like,
In about 30
time to
minutes, I'm
blast.
blasting off.
What is that fucking kid show?
So anyway, so I'm like, I literally just want one fucking beer. My wife's like, you know how addicted you sound and everything else because you're literally looking
As
for
you're
beer.
bawling your eyes out. I just wanted what?
No, so I'm like, who hides my beer? Like, who
Your
hides?
wife.
And I was like, why did you hide my beer? She's like, babe, I fucked up. This is where I fucked up. I put your Jack bottle next to my Tito's bottle in our recycling area.
Next to my other Tito's bottle. Next to my other Tito's bottle.
My wife looks at me. She goes, babe, it took me like 2 trips downstairs with your beer. That's all the beer you had left. You're fucking done. I'm like, no. I was like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to pass out in my fire pit again? You're going to come
Wow.
out tomorrow and wake me up. I'm not driving anywhere.
In the fire pit?
No, next to it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, you said in. So
I said in the fire pit area.
You didn't say area. You
I will
just said,
blow that word area up.
I'm gonna fall asleep in my fire pit. Nice and toasty. All right, cool.
So I go back outside and Brandon's like, dude, you forgot your beer. I was like, dude, this fucking bitch hid my beer. He's like, that's fucking crazy shit. And your brother gives me a beer. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah. Well, you should.
And then I screamed back up at her, all my neighbors here. I was like, fuck, see, I told you I don't need you.
Oh, shit. See, that's where the wife beater comes out again. It's like, hold up. I don't need you, bitch.
Put the shirt back on. Yeah. So that was my Saturday night. And
Damn.
then I went to the biker thing that I belonged to. We had a family barbecue thing. I'm talking to guys up there, and they're like, "You all right, man?" I was like, my nerves are a little shot. I need a McDonald's burger. That's what I need.
Oh, yep.
I was like, that's what I fucking need.
Yep.
But I couldn't because I got on a bike, and I wasn't going to stop at McDonald's burger on Sunday when it's fucking raining and try to eat a burger on my bike.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be inside with my bike outside in the rain, getting soaked.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm just going to drive to Hadley or whatever and do all that. So all day I just needed a fucking burger. And then finally, our catering company started making the burgers and everything. I fucking right to the burger. My nerves are fine. I mean, it's weird. It's a nerve thing for me. That's it. I can eat a burger and be good. Like,
Yeah.
tequila, after I take my shit in the morning, I'm good.
So you're telling me you drove in the rain
on my bike,
on your
yeah.
bike.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Wet. Moist.
Did you enjoy bringing your bike out in the rain?
No.
No, that's what I'm asking.
But see, I was smart. Because my wife,
you brought your bike out in the rain.
No, well, it's a biker thing, and we're all going on a bike ride. So,
okay.
Yeah. They're like, dude, the bike ride may or may not happen because they were calling for hail and everything else. So,
Ooh.
and for safety reasons, obviously, if it's hailing and shit like, you don't want a bunch of bikes out on the road. But the rest of the family thing that was going on was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I can't not bring the bike. But I knew the wife and the kid were showing up later because I had to be there for like 7 in the morning. They didn't have to be there until 1.
Oh shit.
So I told my wife before at like 11:30, 12 o'clock. I was like, "Hey, go downstairs. This is the plastic bag I want you to grab. Bring that with you." She brought the plastic bag. It had my mother's fucking chrome polish and all that shit. And I cleaned my fucking bike up. Fucking looked mint. And then I rode it home that way. Which ride home was nice on Sunday. Sunday afternoon around 6:30 was fucking nice.
Oh, it was Sunday. I'm trying to think of like the days.
It was worth it.
We cleaned up camp on Saturday. That's why.
Yeah.
Sunday was it was raining in the morning.
Morning, yeah. It
Afternoon
wasn't too bad though. It wasn't as haily and all this shit that they were saying.
No, it's just a light little.
I mean, there was
drizzle.
like probably like a 20-minute, at least in Hadley, there was like a 20-minute fucking, and that was about it.
Oh yeah, no. Here it was just like light rain and then it was gone. So it was good. I like it.
Yeah. So that was so. What would you do if your wife hid all your beer when you're drinking? While you're drinking, not even like broke up with you, hid your beer. Not even like hid your beer the next day. Like as you're still drinking with you, have people over hiding your beer when you come in to go get another beer. What would you do? Would you fucking mess her up?
No, I wouldn't. I would go quiet and I'd go into stealth mode and freaking find it. Have you seen the size of my house?
Well, here's the thing. I knew she put it downstairs in the basement. Like, you're not going to find it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's obviously downstairs in the basement.
Yeah.
Because you're cahooting with my grandfather. And
Dude.
And I don't want to wake up my grandfather.
Yeah.
I have mad respect for the dude. So I'm like, I'm not going to go fucking, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
So that was my thing. And I don't have an issue. I don't have a problem. I don't have a fucking drinking problem. I don't need to fucking, you know what I mean? Whoa, that was the wrong.
Whoa.
I don't need a wee.
Yeah, don't. I would just find it because honestly, the size of my house is so fucking small that it's got to be.
Speaking
in
of which, when we're
corners.
done here, I'm going to talk to you about the options that I'm probably going to be doing in my my house, anyways. But anyways,
What?
Yeah.
What? Options?
No,
You're
it's
doing
not.
more
It's not for
options?
the show. It's not for the show.
No, I know, but like options, huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you. All right,
I
so
like
new
it, I
mask
like it.
rules. We're going to move into the new mask rules.
What'd you hear? Because I'm getting mixed messages about this shit. I
So-
ain't have to wear one either way. So,
Federal employee.
well, that and
No, all federal employees have to wear one either way now. In federal buildings and all that, you have to wear one either way.
none of my coworkers are.
Well, it starts tomorrow.
Oh,
Effective tomorrow. I have a whole thing.
I'm gonna have to show them because they're like segregating me.
Yeah.
They're like secluding me. I'm the only one in my building that has to wear. a
Everybody
mask.
has to wear a mask now. Everybody,
that's
vaccinated, not vaccinated, got to wear a mask.
I like that.
So the masks are coming back. So you know what that tells me?
COVID.
Shutdowns are coming back. You know why? We're getting close to September. They need another reason to and I had this argument with my wife. This administration needs to have us dependent on them for them to reach their goals of dominancy.
Yeah. No shit.
No, I know. But my wife is like, no, they're just looking out for us. And I'm like, how can there be a spike in the COVID Delta variant when there's not a fucking test for the COVID Delta variant?
Yeah.
How can you spike that number if you don't know where the fuck it's got, if you can't test for it?
Yeah.
I was like, rattle that. You know what I mean?
Riddle that.
No, rattle it around in your
Whatever.
brain. You never heard of it? Rattle
No,
it around?
I know. I've
Must
never
be a
heard of
Marine
that.
Corps thing.
That's it.
Anyway, so
This whole thing, dude, we just need to be done with it. I'm so sick of this whole like made up
right,
bullshit.
dude. I work in a federal building. I'm ready to go back to work 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I
You know
enjoy
how
my
the
time
cases
off
were
with
like
the kid and
getting
everything,
so
but-
low that like CDC, all these people were like, "Oh, we can take our masks because they're
Right,
vaccinated."
everything
Oh,
was
this,
open.
this, that.
Everything opened back
and now
up.
it's out of nowhere. It's like, "Oh, there's a surprise variant." Guess what? There's
Yeah.
2 variants out.
Yeah,
Why is
they're
it
just
just
gonna-
the Delta one
They're
that's
gonna
a problem?
keep saying shit, bro.
What about the other one that we keep fucking bringing up? Like, where'd that one go? There was 2 of them before.
Yeah,
But Delta really took off, so now we're just
Yeah.
gonna stick with Delta and
Delta's dominant.
Delta's gonna kill us.
Delta's dominant,
Ah!
bro. Delta is very dominant.
Ugh.
You
Dude,
know, Delta Force. You ever seen that movie?
yeah, right. No, this is what I'm dealing with at work and
No, I deal with it too.
everywhere. It's like
I'm
well,
literally.
did you obviously did the whole thing, so I mean
Yeah, I had
it's
to
different.
already. I already had to get it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
It's not a
we already
requirement.
had to do it, and that's what I was telling my wife. Because now, even in the private sector, they can fire you for not being vaccinated.
They're authorized.
Federal employees can be fired if they're not vaccinated.
They're authorized to ask you about your medical history now.
No, they're changing it to where if you cannot prove a vaccination card, bye-bye.
I heard they're taking away the religious preference, too.
I don't care about that. I don't have a religious preference.
Well-
You can look at my dog tag. No religious preference.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can't even claim religious preference now.
But my wife's like, well, yeah, it's a private sector. They should be. I was like, babe, that's literally discrimination.
Thank you.
That's literally
Thank you.
what they've been fucking fighting and screaming and protesting. Still protesting out in fucking Portland right now, mind you. Like, I want to take a drive to Portland, videotape the fucking protest that's still going on, and blast it everywhere.
Yep.
But I am not that famous on anything, so it's really not gonna. I'm gonna waste gas. But anyways, so please, somebody out in Portland, take a video, give it to us, send it to us.
Just
Two
look
Drunk
it up.
Dads. Look us up on fucking Facebook, Instagram, fucking TikTok, all of it. Send it to us.
Just
Anyways.
just Google it, bro. There's probably plenty of videos of fucking Portland right now.
Hmm.
Protests, there's always video cameras out.
Right, but the thing is like, and that's what I was trying to explain to my wife. I was like, that's fucking discrimination. And that's just what they're fucking been yelling about the whole fucking time.
Yep.
My wife's like, it's not discrimination. It's looking out for the welfare of others. I was like, it's fucking discrimination for getting fired on something that you don't believe you should have to do. I was like, most of the people out there not getting vaccinated is against their religion shit. It's not because they're like, oh, I'm third world shit. Or from the underground shit. I was like, a lot of them are religion. A lot of them are just like, fuck you, dude. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? And I was like, so you can't tell somebody to do a medical procedure like they're forced to do it besides a drug test. And my wife...
Thank you.
I
I've
know.
been telling coworkers this whole time.
No,
I'm
I know.
like,
I know.
It's getting to the point where it's just like, fuck.
But
dude.
now it's okay. Now it's okay. We can fire you if you're not
You
vaccinated.
can fire him. You can ask him for the card. You can ask him all your medical fucking history. It's like, okay. So if I get an STD or if I get a fucking dick, fucking enlargement, whatever, I'm just gonna. I thought
you meant like you didn't have
tell
one.
him everything.
I thought you
You know
meant you
what I
didn't
mean?
have one. I was like, this whole time.
Walk
What was
into
that?
work with the paperwork. I got my dick enlarged.
Yeah.
All right, just so everybody knows. I know everybody needs to know my medical history now.
Yeah, no,
because
it's...
if I'm not vaccinated, it's the fucking end of the world.
Well,
so
here's-
your vaccination is supposed to protect against my unvaccination, right?
So I hit my wife with this. I was like, okay, so even in the private sector, we'll go private sector because that's where my wife is. Private this, private that. I was like, even the private sector, right? There's daycares and stuff like that, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, and there's schools, like private schools and stuff. She's like, yeah. I was like, do you think like, I was like, so you're going to tell me that like if my kid doesn't have the measles shots, they have to have the measles shots to go to your school? My wife's like, well, every kid should have them. I was like, I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
But
Is it a
you're not going
requirement?
to tell
Like,
me to do a bunch of shit to my kid to send him over to go to you. Like there is no job requirement in school that says your kid must have all of these shots and vaccine and COVID this and COVID and the COVID booster. And I told my wife, I was like, do you not understand the financial debt that is happening right now between look at all, have you not seen them on TV, all the mobile shot vans and stuff like that that's been paid for and all. I was like, babe, this shot shit is never going to end. They're going to have booster, and then they're going to say like after 2 years, you got to get a booster. Or after a year, you have to get a booster. I was like,
Yep.
it's going to be an ongoing thing
and it's
forever.
gonna charge you.
Because they sunk so much money into it, they now need to justify keeping the money that they spent on going.
Well, now they're gonna charge you per shot.
Yeah.
It's a fucking medical thing. They're gonna
No.
ask for money eventually
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, you're here for your 56th booster shot? All right, come on over. It's $200." Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just money. It's stupid, bro.
No, it's oh wow. Got to the end of that. The last sip was not good.
yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You gave me the good stuff.
Yeah,
That's good.
so that can is over now. And yeah, I got the hops all in my mouth now. Not just
So-
the front of my mouth, but
Can I ask you what did Biden say about the general people?
so watching the news again today. Oh, and that was another thing. Because I was talking to my wife about it today. My grandfather was there and everything else. I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like, "Yep." I was like, "It's amazing that Biden goes out there, the president of the United States, not only calling out the fucking president of fucking Russia, calling him a killer and all this other shit. Like now he's So he said, if you're unvaccinated, you are not as smart as he thought you were. So calling you dumb.
Yeah. Well,
You're dumb for not being vaccinated.
Yeah.
Vaccinated, right? So my wife goes like this. She's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, so now he's pretty much hit everybody in the U.S. I was like, because he called the military stupid bastards.
mm-hmm.
And then my wife goes like this. She goes, well, what news station did you see that on? I was like, does it fucking matter what news station? I was like, obviously CNN's not going to play it. I was like, but does it fucking matter? It is on fucking videotape out there already. It could be on NBC, CBS, fucking all of them fucking shit. Fox News, it does not fucking matter because he fucking said it.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking said it. Look at all the shit that happens between, like, NASCAR drivers playing a video game. Probably shouldn't use the word, called the dude the wrong word, lost his contract.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's calling us all fucking dumb and stupid bastards. He is the president. You represent us, you douchebag. Like, I want him to come here so I can start his face and get him going again. Like, just fucking really just fucking hammer it in there. You know what I mean? Because, like, you're And I told my wife, I was like, a year ago, gas prices, what, $1.30 in our area?
Yeah.
They're $3.02 today.
Mm-hmm.
$3.02.
No.
And then I was going
We're
to Cumberland's,
fucked, bro.
because they get the 10% save off thing because I do the smart app pay thing.
Yep.
But Cumberland's was all like out of gas. I was on the bikes. I didn't really care. So I went to 3 different Cumberland's today, and they're all out of gas except for the one in Southampton had 93 only. And my bike is only an 8.5 to 1 ratio compression. So it runs better on the cheap gas than it does on the expensive gas. So I'm like, well, fuck, man. So I had to go to Habib and get his gas, which is fine, whatever. But gas is going away. He added another tax to the truckers, a fucking mileage tax. Most of the truckers had to increase their rates by a full $1 to cover the taxes on that. That is why your lumber costs so fucking much money. That is why your gas is costing so much fucking money, because it gets trucked. Literally everybody, everywhere, anytime, at any point has had seen somewhere that says, truckers run America. That is literally...
America runs on truckers.
That's what I was saying,
like
yeah. That is true as fuck, dude.
Yep.
You can't tell me it's not. And that's what... You start fucking with the truckers because you look at it as dollar signs. You look at it as like, if I add another $1 tax there, I can recoup some of the lost money. So when I do my next rollout of the stimulus, the next rollout of stimulus he's trying to push is a $2,000 monthly reoccurring stimulus check. Motherfuckers out there, if you don't say no to that, you are literally handing your life over to these assholes in the White House.
Yep.
And I don't give a fuck if it was Trump, if it was Clinton, if it was Bush, if it was fucking Obama in the office. I would be saying the same shit because I don't need to be paying $3.02 a gallon for gasoline less than a year from when it was $1.30. And then you're talking about inflation. Inflation, I'm not inflating my fucking tires. I mean, you look at it when I got my license. When I got my license, bro, air at the gas station was free. Now it costs you $1.50 to get air at a... That's inflation. Literally. But,
yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I bought my own air tank, dude. I'm like, fuck that. Because I was
No.
going to Cumberland Farms for all that shit. $1.50 to $2. You get like 4 minutes. It's
fucking
like,
driving me nuts, dude.
No,
and then I see all these videos of like all these farmers destroying their crops because they're like, we can't truck it out of here.
Yeah.
The farmers can't afford to sell their shit.
Yeah.
You know?
He's killing us.
No, he is. And
But
nobody fucking sees it.
Nobody sees it. Because
they're busy
so
watching
fucking
TikTok
blind.
of
Yeah.
people fucking eating Tide Pods and fucking shit.
People are blind, dude. We're fucked either way.
Yep.
And we're not getting to them. We're never going to...
No, there's going to be a rebellion. There's going to be a rebellion. Rebellion.
Rebellion?
Yeah.
Rebellion?
No, I don't think rebellion's a word.
It is.
Nope.
Rebellious?
Rebellious.
No, that's not it.
Reputation.
Reputation?
That's
not it.
Destruction.
Well, yeah, probably, eventually.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
It's going to be World War III, bro. It's going to be another Civil War.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be the one that puts food on my table and pick what food that I put on my table.
Yeah.
Not somebody else telling me what I can have on my fucking table.
We're getting there, bro.
No, I know, and it's gonna happen. If he passes this fucking $2,000 monthly reoccurring stimulus, which means if this fucking douche monkey doesn't die, so in the next 3 years, everybody out there that makes less than fucking 150,000 or whatever the fuck it is going to get an extra $2,000 a month from the government. Do you know what that does to everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun, dude.
No. RV, you can't even get an RV anymore.
I know, I'm looking into them too.
I know, I did too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but let's see, what else did we? I mean, I think that right
I think
there,
that was it, dude.
that covered it all.
That was pretty much all of it.
That covered it all.
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother podcast. If we started a fucking political fucking podcast, it'd be all night. I'd be a 24/7 fucking podcast, bro.
Because we pay attention. These douche monkeys out there don't.
No, yeah. People
That's
need to
what
open their
pisses
eyes.
me off about this whole fucking thing. It pisses me off because I have a little 6-year-old. I'm like, hey, I
we can't do jack shit. You
my
gotta put a
grandfather told me
mask
today
on.
too. Like, there's like some type of lottery scratch ticket or something like that. He's like, yeah, I was thinking if I won that $250,000, I would put at least $50,000 away for Abby for her college tuition. You know, or if she doesn't go to college, then, you know, at 25 she can have it. I was like, Papa, you think $50,000 is going to pay for college tuition? So you know how, like, did you hear about how they abolished all the college pre-loans and shit like that?
Yeah.
My wife was not one of them. My wife's like, they didn't abolish mine. I was like, because your last name's fucking O'Connor. You're an Irish person. They don't give a fuck about you. Like, honestly, that's what the fuck it is.
Yep.
Oh, you know. And the Irish had it way worse.
Here
The
we
Irish
go, boy.
had it way worse. Dude, when the Irish came in there, dude, they were sticking fingers down the Irish's mouth and shit like that. They were doing all kinds of, like, dude, they were kicking Irish out fucking left and right, dude. Irish people had it fucking worse
Yeah.
coming in here. But I don't know, man.
We're
I'm all about the free country. I'm all about people coming here and making themselves better, because at the end of the day, when you make yourself better, you make my country look better. Make my country better. And that's what it's all about. And I say my country because I was born here, raised here, and never going to leave here.
Yep.
But what I don't like is the people that come here and bring their bullshit with them and destroy everything. You know, it's like having that one fucking family member in your house that just comes over, mooches off you, lives on your couch, fucking throws up all over the fucking place, never cleans, never bathes, destroys your shit, sells your shit, steals your shit, wrecks your shit, fucks your wife. All of that. That's what these people are doing. And that's what people don't realize what's happening
Well,
here.
they're just letting it happen.
And then
That's
they're turning
thing.
around and suing your ass because you kicked them out.
Yep.
And they're getting away with it.
That's what's happening.
In Massachusetts,
in the world,
a cop can get sued now, personally.
yes.
Personally, for
'Cause
stupid
we're
shit.
fucked up,
Because you
dude.
pulled me over and you gave me a fucking speeding ticket for going 74 miles an hour over this fucking speed limit. And you only did that because I am a woman.
Okay.
I almost went.
Woo!
That's fucking, which is fucking nuts, you know. But hey, whatever, you know.
Dude,
Like
this
if I'm
world
on
is
my
fucked.
bike right now tonight and I take off, right, and I go home, and for some reason the fucking city cop fucking puts his blue lights on behind me, and I fucking take off, and I just fucking, I'm banging gears, you know what I mean? And then I fucking wreck and I die from that car accident. My wife can sue that patrol officer personally who was driving the car that originally put his blue lights on.
Yep.
Personally, and own all of his shit because I didn't want to do what he wanted me to do.
Yep.
In the long run, I took the fuck off. Because it doesn't matter if he put the blue lights on and then turned them right off. I took off. He put the blue lights on. I took off. I fucking died. Probably killed the kid or person in the car that I fucking hit. And then turned around. Everybody's suing him personally. And an department's going to look at him and go, sorry, pal. Hopefully you have your personal liability insurance that you have to pay like $400 and something a month now because it's mandatory.
Yeah.
So they're just going to
Yeah,
jack
that's
up
why-
the prices
that's why I
just like
didn't go-
fucking doctors. That's why I don't go to a fucking doctor. I need to live in Alaska. That's where I need. I need to shut the fuck up and move to Alaska.
We need to just get out of here.
I don't want to get.
Massachusetts.
I don't want to get. I don't want to get out of Mass or out of United States.
No, I'm saying
but-
Massachusetts.
Yeah, yeah. No, something needs.
I
want
want to go to Texas, bro.
Hmm.
Texas
Now, right now,
is
everything's
nice.
blurry over there right now with all the fires and stuff. I mean,
Well,
it's blurry here,
here.
but it's not as blurry. You know what I mean? It's got to be way
but
blurry over
fuck
there.
it. They'll get it. They'll get it.
Yeah, they
But,
will.
like
get it.
Texas,
They'll
bro.
fucking
That's where
get
I
it.
want to be.
Yeah,
That's where I want
to
to be. South
Texas.
Carolina too, but I heard South Carolina could be pretty dangerous.
I like North Carolina.
South.
No, but I like North.
South. It's
I,
like
I went to
north, but
Myrtle
it's on
Beach
south.
in South, but I didn't do much more than that down south, so I couldn't talk about
Yeah.
South.
I
I'm talking about like
dude.
places I've been. Like honestly, I wouldn't mind living in Okinawa, Japan again. Like straight up living there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
No, I'd do South Carolina or Texas or Tennessee was fun too. That was a good,
Yeah.
good
See,
place.
I've been to St. Louis, Missouri. That was a fucking dump.
Yeah, don't go there. That's misery. Misery.
Yeah, Fort Lost in the Woods. Been there.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about it for this episode. Once again, we thank you. And hit us up on the Instagram if you want, or the TikTok or Facebook or whatever. It's all at the Two Drunk Dads podcast, or some of them's, I think Facebook's that podcast. Two Drunk Dads podcast.
I have no idea.
Look at us up. Either way, even however you're listening, message us on that platform itself, and just tell us what beer you want us to try, what you think about the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Try it first. Don't just
Right.
shoot fucking guesses out there.
Right. I mean, I liked it.
It's not bad, dude.
No, it's not bad at all. It hits you in the face.
You
it does
definitely
hit
feel
you
it
in the face.
afterwards too. Like it gets to work pretty fast.
Right. But anyways, so that's been said.
Yeah.
And yeah, just let us know what you would do if your wife ever hid the beer on you when you were in the middle of drinking. But for that, I do. Is that how you
No,
All right.
that's definitely not it.
That is not it. All right, well, I'm going to leave you guys with the outro that we tried that one time. I'm going to do it again.
Do it up, bro.
I mean, it's kind of long.
Yeah, fuck it. So
Yeah.
is life.
Yeah.
No, life is short.
We really want to thank all of our supporters out there, and I'm just happy that we're able to get back on this every week thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We can't end yet.
What?
We didn't ask Jonathan's question.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. That
would have sucked for
him, huh?
Bro.
Oh, we
Especially
were
'cause I
talking
was
about
like-
it, too.
Especially, I was like, dude, this is going to be this episode question, too, so now I got to do it. All right, so we are not done. Ha ha, fooled you.
That was disgusting. I wasn't over there.
Oh, maybe when I was pulling the... Anyways.
That could have been that.
Yeah, give me a napkin. Yeah, it smells like Belgium.
Ooh, nice one.
All right, so this episode reported a question. Sorry that we got into it a bit late. It's from Jonathan. He says, "Hello, fellas. Quick question: do you feel social media has improved human communication?"
He's using big words on you.
Sorry. Have one for me, boys, and that's how he leaves it. So, do we feel social media has improved human communication? Like, so when you say human communication, John, I would have to say social media definitely improved human communication.
But in
In
a bad
the-
way.
In a good way too. If you think about it. You know, you can meet old friends, you can talk to old friends. You know what I mean? Have you ever been like scrolling around on your Facebook and like people you may know and you're like, fuck, I haven't seen that dude since high school? Bam. Then you friend them and then you start talking. So that's what I'm saying, like in a good way. So if you were deployed or anything like that, you can get on Facebook and communicate back with people at home for free.
It is,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
It's
So
nice,
that's
but
good. But social media as a whole,
No.
horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Go back and I tell you, Jonathan, go back into like 1990 fucking 2. All right? Any in the 90s, any in the 80s.
Go back, bro. If I could go back.
Before internet, before social media, before all this news hype and everything else, nobody gave a fuck who you voted for, what you believe, what you call yourself, and how you wanted to be treated. Everybody treated you the fucking same.
We were human
Nobody
beings
cared.
back then.
Yeah.
We were human beings. We were civilized.
Yeah.
Now we're monsters.
So I say social
fucked
media
everything up.
was good, but a lot worse.
Yeah.
It was a lot worse.
It was a lot more simpler back then.
Because you think about that commercial. Think about that commercial. You remember that commercial with? Think about the commercial with that commercial there
That
with the
one.
girl.
Yep.
Yes, with the thing and the
With-
French dude.
And the four wheels.
Yeah. Anything you put on the internet is free. Is real.
Yes.
It's true.
Yep.
That's the problem. That's the problem, John.
Abraham Lincoln said that.
What? Everything is
Anything
free.
you put on the internet is true. That's what Abraham Lincoln said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I read it online.
that's the problem with social media is it's uncontrollable nonsense.
Yep.
And it is pushed to you by algorithms that think this is what you need to see. You Google shit. Go to the stores or something like that. Go on stores on your phone. Google anything, right? Google fucking dirt bike helmets. And tell me you don't start seeing some fucking dirt bike helmet ads on your fucking Facebook that you never saw before. It's all connected. It is literally all connected.
Let me tell you a quick story. So I bought tickets to some race horses for this weekend. Me and the wife. And it was on my phone. I paid for it, whatever, through my phone.
Yep.
And Anna went onto her phone and she started not Googling, but like Amazoning fucking hats. Because for those occasions, you dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was looking up the hats and everything. Guess what? On Facebook, fucking Saratoga,
everything.
Things to do out in Saratoga, New York, around the horse race area.
Yep. It's all pushed.
How do you know that? It was on her phone.
No, it's not
what I mean?
about you buying it. It's because she went on Google or Amazon and bought fucking horse shit looking stuff.
Yep.
That's the problem with this society, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm trying to explain to you fucks out there. Stop. When you're scrolling through Facebook and you see an ad or you see a post by anybody else besides your friend, stop looking at it. Read what your buddies are putting out there. Because I'll tell you one thing. Either your buddies are putting out some real inspirational shit that has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with your race, has nothing to do with your sexuality, nothing to do with any of that shit. Just pure, like, waking up, taking a picture, and going, fuck, this is a good morning. Who's ready to ride? Or who's out? What's everybody doing on this great day?
Yep.
Those are the posts Facebook was originally meant to be before it was sold out. Facebook was meant to be for military personnel to communicate back at home with their family members for free when they're on deployment. That's what Facebook originally was developed for. This douche monkey bought the fucking company, making a ton of money off of it because he's selling your personal shit to all these other companies. Then you get people in fucking Nigeria that are fucking sending people over to America because they can get the fuck in right now, and they're going and getting jobs with AT&T, with Google, with anybody out there that has an email deal. Anybody, any fucking merchandise person out there that has an email, sends out email newspapers, whatever the fuck. They are taking your fucking email address, sending that information back to Nigeria because the Nigerian fucking king is going to kill your family if you don't. And then he is scamming the fuck out of you with it. So that's what I'm trying to, a little bit of a knowledge. Stop reading the shit. Look at your buddies because either they're having a great day or they're having a bad day. Either way, you need to be there. If they're having a great day, you need to have that great day. Put politics and everything else aside. If they're having a bad day, you need to be there and support because if you don't, you're not a fucking friend. Might as well block and delete them now.
I like that.
We're out.